Right now, humanity is on fire. My job is to be a firefighter and not another arsonist. Being on television during those years in the 80s where we saw all of those great dads, these are the kinds of stories that I think we need to start telling about men again. Me playing, Remy on Queen Sugar.
I want to apologize for making you feel small. And I mean that sincerely, and I hope you hear that.
Remy was a character that was a man who was always looking to be of service. I really felt like it was the story about a man that women needed to hear, that men are safe. Brooklyn, when I grew up in it, was tough. It was rough. You see poverty, you see pain. By 14, I had a gun put to my head, so right away, I was introduced to what trauma really looks like and feels like. My father went to jail when I was 13 years old for manslaughter and served 13 years. So I didn't see him until I was 26, from when I was a teenager. By the age of 14, I was already well groomed to either harm someone or harm myself. But interestingly enough, that's what it took in order for me to be activated to become this person of purpose that helps other people come to the better versions of themselves, because I was struggling to get to it myself. A man for a boy is supposed to be the model that he can safely mirror. And my father being in and out of jail my entire life was probably a chief motivator of why I wrote Male vs. Man, my book on manhood. And last year, on my father's deathbed in the hospital, I was talking to him about the things that made him make the choices that he made. He said, I would have been a better man had someone taught me how to be. And that's when I knew I had the assignment of helping males matriculate into manhood and helping couples be the best partnership that they could be.
His book first came out, people needed to know about self-care. People of color needed to know about self-care and being able to talk and express about their problems, and to hear it from this black man who has been where they've been, That's what we really want to know. We want to know from people who've been there.
I want everybody to figure out, ask yourself, why am I here? Why was I put here on this earth? What is my purpose? When you figure out what your purpose is, it will unlock your peace. And I know what you're asking me, Dondré, how am I going to figure out what my purpose is? Pretty simple. Figure out what you're most in pain about, and that will lead you to your purpose. I was most in pain about my father and him not being the kind of man that I needed him to be in order for me to have the father that I needed. So what did I do? I turned that into a life of trying to help males matriculate into manhood. Your pain will produce your purpose. Never run from your pain, because uniquely hidden in it is your purpose. And if you walk out your purpose, it'll unlock your peace.